Oh god, it's the fishing tournament today. We all know I didn't do great last time. I may fish a lot, but that doesn't mean I'm good at it. It's a weird day, but you know, we're gonna go through. I was so upset as I remembered to finally go and see KK for music. One of the times I was like, and I went there, wasn't there, and then I realized I was an hour late, and I was so sad. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I just want music in my house. It's gonna be like the final thing I ever get in my home, because I keep forgetting. I think he's on Saturdays, or if not, it could have been today, and whatever. I didn't look at the day, I just looked at the time he shows up, and I was late, and I was upset about that. But hopefully, everything goes well today. I'm just testing some stuff with some things, and I thought Animal Crossing would also be just a fine way to test stuff because that it's very chill, and I can monitor things a little easier while I'm messing around. Plus, like I said, my OBS updated, so I gotta hope that everything's working correctly. Actually, I grabbed the money rock, the other thing, and it might have been like midnight I did it, so it might not be here. It might already, unless there's like a certain amount of time it passes, I might have already gotten it for today. So there might not be money rock today, just because I grabbed it at a weird time in between, like, the timing of, like, I hit it at 12 going into today. So it's probably Biffle? Oh, good. It's not. It's like, Biffle? No? Yes! But yeah, I don't... Oh, no, Money Rock came back. Good. Money Rock's back. Sweet. It's good, because I want a little extra money. Since a lot of my fish, mostly the sea bass, I think is what I read is like the best thing to just keep handing, because that's like the longer, unless there is like a really long fish. Just gonna keep handing sea basses that I can acquire to the mare to try and get the fish. I'll try, but I'm not gonna win. I don't remember when it ends. I don't remember if it ends at like 6 for all I know, and it's gonna be over soon. Just in case, I'm gonna try to grab some fish. I'm not giving him red snappers or anything that could actually be pretty good. Mostly just sea bass. But watch, I'm not gonna get any. Fuck, I'll take the coconuts now. I hate not being able to quick swap. So one thing, if I'm excited for anything for the newer Animal Crossing stuff, is that I will have the ability to swap without going into my inventory. We're hanging out. It's a Sunday. We're just chilling. I might get into some serious game stuff later, but I wanted to, you know, depending how I feel. It's a really warm day today, and it's gonna be that for the next few days. And I have a lot that I need to that I want to get through, but we'll just kind of see how I'm feeling. It's not like I didn't just do an 8 to 12 hour on Friday, then do you know, 4 hours of Yakuza, which killed my throat because for some reason reading Yakuza games, I think it's just the amount of reading there is, because it's like playing like a literal book sometimes, and I don't read that much out loud so much in a row. So my throat just kind of gets whooped, because I can commentate and play games just fine, but there's a lot of pause of before I talk again, because I'm like just like the gameplay, I'm fighting, I'm focusing or whatever. Sea basses right now, a lot of squids and horse mackerels and stuff. I'm gonna go to the mare here. Not to turn any in right now, I just want to see what is the biggest. Also, so he can tell me again when this ends. Unless it's written here. Fishing time. Yeah, tell me about it again, I just need to know when this ends. Yep, the biggest by 6 p.m. Shit. I don't have a lot of time, unless I can get a couple sea bass, which I probably won't. I'm a little late for it. I overslept. I was just busy. I could have started much earlier, but I was trying to do some things. I use Sundays as my weird just fuck around day where I'm either gonna chill and do a stream, or I'm messing around with stuff behind the scenes for the streams, or just I don't give a shit about anything, and then I just relax. Today I was doing a lot of tech stuff that I was trying to work, see how it all worked out. Damn it, you could have been a sea bass. Or trash. You could have just been sea trash.
Don't come.
I was wondering if those were gonna work. I'm like, all of my shit updated, I was waiting for it to break. It was like, huh? Like a sneeze, I was just waiting for it. Damn it, my button didn't prompt properly. Dun, dun, dun. Well, I might not even get a fish put in for the tournament. It's like, oh man, the fishing tournament, can't wait. Oh, I overslept a good chunk of it, sorry. Fish suck. I don't like them. Some of them are a pain, and they're not even rare. They're just a pain. Like, I don't even want a horse mackerel. You're not even... I need sea bass. They're the ones that kind of matter. Looks like I'm going to be screwed today. It's fine. I'm not, it's all I would have gotten is a trophy. I was hoping to maybe get at least one trophy, but there's no guarantee I would have won. More than likely, I would have gotten ahead of whoever, and then, a millisecond after, they would have beaten me again. Knowing my luck. Can't give him a boot, unfortunately. Angus, are you home so I can go in and out to And can I borrow one of your fish, even though none of them are a sea bass? You're a big boy. But am I going to be able to catch you? Or am I going to fuck it up? I can try to run over there and hand him the sea bass. It's probably not even that good, but if I don't see any other really big ones here, I gotta just hand that in. Oh, another one. Please. I need a couple sea basses as ammo. After this tournament, it can be all red snappers for all I care or whatever. That's all. Then I don't care. Out of my way. I don't care if you want to talk. You're just trying to distract me. Caught one. Now let's see how it measures up. Sea bass. Yes, 31.9. Too bad. Better luck. Caught a cola whatever, but 47.9. I don't even know what you just said to me. Not like you just casted a spell. $3.2. Too bad. You need 47.9. I can't beat Bob. Damn it. Bob's longer than me. No, I don't want to talk. I'm busy. Pitfall? No. Now remember that's there. Busy. I only have so much time before the tournament ends. And I'm not gonna get it. Can't tell if I hear a loud vehicle going by or it's starting to thunder outside. So I'm just gonna say yes. Man, octopuses aren't long. God, they've already fished out the entire everything. I'm screwed. All the sea life is over. It's gone. It's dead and gone. Like that song. Dead and gone. Like, wow, great. Nailed that one. I was trying to go for it. You're not long. I need big and long. Like going into the big and tall section and I'm not finding anything. Sucks. I'm not even that tall. To be honest, since a lot of my life is sometimes just a huge meme, like I joke because like my birthday's Pi Day and all that shit. I'm like, I really wish that on top of being my birthday on a pie day, I wish that I was 6'9", because it would have just been hilarious. Like I would have of being that specific height. Don't think I'm gonna get any good fish. Might be some in the river, like whatever, unless that's an ocean fish that Bob caught. I have no idea what he caught. Sounds like something he found in the Matrix. You'd be able to throw some fish bait out. Please, you're kind of big and long. Jeez, I only have not a lot of time before the tourney's over. Not really worth it, but it's something. Keep looking, and then I'll run out there and hand him whatever and be disappointed in my smallness. Some kind of magic. Just pull out one of those really big fish from Horizon or whatever, so it's like ridiculous. Oh well. This is what I get for being late to the party. They already fished out all the good stuff. I'm left with the leftovers. There's hand him a fossil, and I'm like, hey, look how long this thing is. Could have been a fish, you don't know. Don't see anything. I'm gonna hand this carp and he's gonna be like, it's about 20. It's about a 20. I don't want to talk. You're all just trying to distract me. Get away from me, Filbert. Like a 20-inch carp. Yep, 24 inches. Too bad. You needed 47.9. Bob, leave me alone, alright? Don't rub it in. I don't want to talk to anyone. What, do I look like I want to talk to someone? God. What about this face says I want to talk? I don't want this. It's out of my pocket. Please, you're my last hope. Damn it. Back, please. Turn around. You're probably just a tire, but still. release my one last sea bass. Hi, man. I brought you a sea bass that will not be measuring up here today. Here you go. 34.6, son of a bitch. And that was... I know you can do it. You have a minute, barely, to get back down there and try again. All over for you, loser. Oh well, I tried. Bob wins. The far superior fisherman. Can he fish it? Yes, he can. Well, I did what I could. For a person who fishes a lot, I'm fucking terrible at it. No. 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 Just scream. That's it for the fishing tournament. Great job, everybody. And now we feast. I did it. I got a fossil. Yeah, I'm the real winner today. Oh, I got a fossil. Oh. Do you like stream-a-thons? It's like, what? That's a shock tooth. Quick, we'll give it to him. He'll be like, look, this is over 6, 40-something inches, and, it's from a fish. That counts, yay! Like, no, it does not. Dino egg. Worthless. The real winner's the one who gets the coffee. Here for a cup of Java? Yeah, I need it. It's been a rough day. I need it. Okay. One fresh brewed cup. I'll drink it. Thank you. What an odd flavor. A bit acidic, and yet it's strangely refreshing. This is pee. It's like, no, alright? He doesn't pee in it. Stop. Not everything you drink is pee. And not everything you pee is drink. Wait. I had to think about this now. They all, like, go back inside, and they all just stare at me. They're like, look at the loser. Do it. You Bob. You. And amazing. The talented fish cat. Well, now I just wrote fat. Fish are fat. Cat. I'll be longer one day. That day. Star. Also, it canceled out the damn part because damn's bad. So, you, Bob, you handsome, amazingly talented fisher cat. There's no damn in it. Just looked like I just started writing it in the middle like I'm fucking insane. It's like that bullshit in, what was it, Kingdom Hearts 2 where they steal their words, so every time they try to say it, it's like, oh my god, they took... It's like they took, like somebody out there stole my dam. Someone stole the word damn. Bet it was Simmons. Damn. Ooh, you know what? Take this. I will take the lime chair. Put your ass in the lime and it feels very uncomfortable. All around. It's an exquisite wall and a real bargain. Look how exquisite it is. It's like you're looking at 3 of the same pictures on your wall. But more than 3, because it's scattered around your wall. How about this? This is on your wall now. I like making them put it up and then be like, no, I don't want that one. Take it down. No, thank you. I don't want it. Get out of my face. That's the slate flooring. It's a real bargain. I hope you want to step on slate. No, I'm good. This one too? Okay, that's the same one. Just making sure I didn't get the middle one. The blue flooring. I already have this, but thank you. I wish they put like a little, just something, like a squiggly or like a little check somewhere, like next to it when you look at it, so it's like you already own it. So it's like, this is a blue flooring, a tiny check, like next to it, so it's like, yeah, I've already bought this before, or it's in my possession of some kind. You know what? I think it's time for a new do since I have some extra moolah. Cheetah, they stole your do! I'll kill them! Do my hair. Can you two make my hair look like 2 big ball sacks in the front? Oh no, she literally got my nose. Every day. You like the sun? Makes me feel warm. If someone were to call you, what would you do? Grin and say hi. I'm the warm type, huh? Well, then I want cold colors. Thinking I want to feel radiant. Probably have just made a horrible mistake. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. I don't think all you did was put cream all over my head. Oh god, why? Why does everything Why does everything I do just look like cum? I hate it here. I hate everything. Yep, put that on my head. Thanks. You know, I don't want it on my head. I want everyone to bask in the glory of this. Oh, wrong thing. Bask in the glory of cream head. I look like someone just told me I got the job on the Three Stooges. I'm a big fan of Curly. But somehow worse. Nook. The fuck out of the way. My facial hair, because I feel like I got some hairs up a little too close to where I like on my areas that I don't like in my face. Becoming annoying because I keep seeing it out of the corner of my eye. Hi. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have some thick glasses to go with this look. What is this? I don't want the racer shirt. I just want to see how I'd look with a bow in my hair. Or on my head. I don't really want it, but thanks. I will take your rose shirt, though. Or tulip, I'm sorry. Hey there, guys. I went from, like, I had my, like, edgy phase of dyeing my hair a different color to I just got a job at the office, and I have to keep things normal. When I'm not busy working in my cubicle, I garden. I take care of my flowers. They're my only friends. Doing this one. Right. What a mistake. Didn't even pick. I didn't want cum hair. I guess when I said that the sun makes me warm, I guess that would make sense. It'd make me, I might want lighter hair. Like, not light in color, just less hair. I look like someone entirely different has just moved in. Like, I would have been surprised they looked at me and like, who the fuck are you? Hi. I'm normal. Of course, I do some testing, and I'm doing some, like, testing stuff today with my OBS on top of it, and the first thing I do when I start playing a game is my head looks like someone just fucking went to town on it. Octopus. I probably had these thick glasses, to be honest. I should have just looked in my drawer, but I'm like, I'm the person that's like, I'm not going to look for it. I'll just buy another pair and then suffer the consequences later. Not in real life. I try not to be. Though I have had the tendency of buying another game because I thought I didn't have it, and then realizing I found my physical copy shortly after because I went and looked for it. It's only like once in a few times I do that. And half the time I only rebuy a game because, like, I have a fucking dying 360, so if I can get it on a different system, I'd rather take the chance. Like, oh, your 360 can't be that bad. It couldn't even understand how to run internet on a PSP game that was HD remastered for it because Peace Walker was like, how does internet work? Like, DK's over there playing Peace Walker, and I'm sitting here at like a fucking 15 and less FPS slideshow, and I'm like, is this how the game normally is? No. No, it is not. And it's funny, it's because, yeah, we're close. We'll get to it at some point. I gotta figure out a time where I want to do it. To be honest, I'm very weird with certain games. There's some games I want to play when I'm comfortable, and I really want to get my seating changed. Like, I really want to play Persona. I really enjoy it, but I'm like, it's one of those games where I want to sit back and relax while I play it. And Peace Walker is kind of the same way. I liked lounging and playing that game. And I can't lounge anymore until my seating arrangements change, which God knows when that will be. So I've been trying to wait until I can be a little more comfortable while I'm playing some of those games. Because some I'm like, you know, I'm fine sitting straight up and playing. I don't really care. But there's something about some games I play where I'm like, I'd like the cozy factor of just sitting back and playing. But I haven't really picked too much. Plus, like that, same thing with The Division. I play that game on a controller most of the time. So I'm like, I like to sit back when I was playing it and lounge, and I can't do that right now. But for single player things, I'm like, I'll just play it on some days when even if I don't have the comfy factor, but co-op stuff I'm kind of waiting. Why I'm like, I could have just waited on Persona and not started it, but I really wanted to start it, and I will play it at some point more soon. I just hope that we can figure out what we're doing with the air conditioning stuff soon, because it is getting pretty warm in here these days. And it's supposed to get really warm the next couple of days. Somewhere in the 80s, so I don't know what's happening with streams, which is going to be fucking brutal, because if it's happening during the week, Brandon will be like, let's play Elden Ring, and I'll just be like, okay. I'll be honest, so far it's the PS5 that makes everything really high. I mean, all my systems do, of course, but like, the PlayStation 5 is angled in a way that all the heat just goes right out into the center of the room, and I have to get a fan to start blowing that out the window or something. Because it's, like, we played Stellar Blade for, what, like 7.5 hours, and it felt like someone just left the fucking, like, a furnace on. I was like, oh god, my sweat has sweat. But right now I'm trying to run some tests on some things that might help me for future streams. That, because there's a lot of playthroughs we do. Some I'll still record and like I'm doing now, but there's some, like when we're doing RimWorld, or we're playing certain simulator things that I'm not listening to music, I guess, or anything bad. But I don't want to record it because I don't need to eat up more hard drive. I'm trying to test ways to be able to still be able to go on the channel on YouTube without me having to download it off Twitch, because that takes for fucking ever. And cause that would still eat up hard drive space, so I've been trying to test the dual streaming thing. And I thought, what better way to test it is with Animal Crossing. Because even though this series has not started up yet on the channel, a majority of the videos are this. Me fishing. So it's not like it's changing anything drastic. But if there are some series I want to play, but I want it on YouTube, and my internet and stuff allows it, and I don't want to record it, it'd be great to just stream it to YouTube, because then it's already a VOD thing there, and it's way easier for me. Oh, nuts. Totally, you sound like a superhero. Oh my god, is that... It is! It's all nuts! Of course, I haven't figured out if there's a way for me to mute the things on YouTube without fully just muting stuff. Like, I don't know how to fully mute the stuff on YouTube's end, so that's why I'm trying to... that's why I'll probably save it for, like, games and things I'm not listening to random-ass music or whatever's going on. Animal crackers live in tiny cages before they're cruelly eaten. Protest this barbaric process. Not the animal crackers. So that's why for YouTube, this video, when it eventually goes up far in the future, was streamed. Of course, this VOD probably might, yeah, some people have screwed. I just have, my thing is rip everything from the same that I'm using here over there. Now, that might put some intensive stuff, so that might not always work for PC games, because that's adding more stress. But for console stuff, which is like 90% of what I play, it won't be a big deal. Or if I'm playing certain PC games that are like RimWorld and things like that that aren't too intensive, I could just have that. I'm not gonna always stream to it because there's some series I'm already in the midst of recording, and I'd rather not just be like, here you go, here's the middle of it. Kind of ordeal, but for some games, definitely would be easier. Some series and games where I just don't want to record and add another thing. I wish I had gotten it set up during like the 8 to 12 hour, because I probably would have done it with Stellar Blade and shit like that, but that's okay. Now we have the function for the most part, and hopefully it continues to keep working so that I can at least do certain things right, because I don't want to record, because if I record RimWorld, that just adds like another 20 plus gigs, because I'm going to play that for so long, and the sessions would be, like, the episode's got to be long, because sometimes there's a whole lot of period of nothingness happening in the game before something happens. So it's like, if I want to share those moments, because there's funny moments and tidbits in it, then it's so much easier for me to just be like, here's the VOD of it all on YouTube without me having to eat up hard drive space. Because I tend to have to scrap a lot of videos afterwards because I'm like, well, we stopped playing this. Like, a lot of Brandon and I's stuff is like my time at Sandrock never got deleted because we didn't play it super far in, but we stopped playing it all of a sudden. And so on and so forth. And I'm like, I could have uploaded all that, but I have like 40 other playthroughs that need to get uploaded, so there was just nowhere to fit it in at the time. And I was starting up like another playthrough or something, so I'm just like, oh shit. Probably would have done it with Elden Ring too if my system would allow me. I don't know if it would though, because my system's a little wonky with Elden Ring. But I would have loved to have been able to do it with that. Make my life easier than how big these fucking episodes get for it. But I started to upload Elden Ring at like 9 p.m. my time as like a third option. Yeah, I just don't know if we're going to ever go back to it. I ended up just having to toss it, and if we ever went back, it would probably be starting over anyway, but I'm not sure. And to be honest, I still want to play the game solo so I can get like the actual single player, because it's different experience before I jump into it. Because the multiplayer aspect, I guess, is like a kind of like a prequel-esque kind of weird, like it's like a weird blend. Mostly the multiplayer is just focused on building a lot more stuff. Which isn't bad, it's still fun. Yeah, that's why I'm like, it was fun and it's fine. I just still want to play like the single player so I can see the difference in the gameplay aspect. But it is an option for co-oping down the road. Oh, want me? My mom always said, if you want to avoid looking like a fool, shut your mouth. Gave me the warm fuzzies, because you shut your mouth. The one thing I don't like about YouTube's thing is their dashboard. It's a little weird for me. It sometimes doesn't always give me the thing correctly. It's the only issue. I mean, the whole thing is still wonky, but that's like my biggest issue is its dashboard so far. Yeah, Sandrock was fun, though. I just hope I don't run into as many issues next time I play it, because I had weird frame hiccups, but I was also on a bad hard drive, and then I switched it, and it was a little bit better. But hopefully by the time I play it again, I'll just have it on my solid state, because at the time I had Baldur's Gate eating up at that. That's another one where if I can get Baldur's Gate to run fine and I can do the dual streaming thing, it'd be so much better than me trying to record a million episodes for that game, because that would just kill my system for episodes. I could not do it. Junk in my pocket. Here, put that on the ground. I'll come back for it. Well, actually, I could just take it now, can I? Can I put like this in a present that's not even mine? Okay, cool. It's like, it's not my letter. Just so I can get... Nope, didn't want to throw you. Just want to grab this. But it would just open up a whole lot of things. I know it might not get as many views than if I just uploaded it, because the live stream stuff is a little weird. But it'd be a little easier for some of the series of games. Like some I'll still want to do episodic, and some I might have to. I'll still have to record because of like music in like GTA's and stuff. But other games, it'd just be so much nicer. So then I'm like, man, I wish the VOD was there for everyone to see, but Twitch has vanished after a while, and I don't feel like recording 40 gigs of this. Speaking of things that you thought were canceled and gone, I haven't scheduled it yet, but Morrowind's finally got uploaded. Remember when I was playing that? Good times. Too bad it won't be seen until possibly after July, or in July. But it's there. I would love to go back to it. Couldn't tell you if I'd beat it, but I'd go back to it just because at this point, all Morrowind is me stumbling into unfortunate situations, being confused, and then punching people. Then heading back home because I'm over-encumbered for the 40th time. And then losing whoever I met as a partner because their pathing is so fucked. Morrowind actually will have titles. Like, usually I do one title to rule them all as, like, this is the series title. But Morrowind actually has titles for each episode because I actually was labeling them as we went. Because I thought it was going to be a full-on series that we were going to actually try to do. But then, you know, as per usual with me, it eventually just vanishes. Whether it's because of me or because John and I are just a mess when it comes to trying to figure out what to play. I kept looking into Morrowind. I was like, am I doing this right? I feel like every quest I do is so lackluster. And I was like, yeah, the game's just about exploring. You might, you know, and then maybe trying to progress the main quest line. That's about it. All the side stuff is here and there, a little. They're not super, like, amazing, but they're decent enough. I just have fun running around punching shit, looting, exploring the land, seeing the differences after how Elder Scrolls has kind of, like, fallen off a bit since then. But I'm not opposed to it. Luckily, it's like most games, when I take a long hiatus, I don't like to go back because I'm like, I don't remember shit. But Morrowind would probably be like, who cares? I'll just go back into it, and I can, and then I'll look through my log. I gotta just try to figure out which one's the main quest line. And I'll look through that book and be like, what the fuck? Which one is it? And then who the hell am I punching? Or I just don't follow the main quest line, go everywhere, somehow accidentally stumble upon the villain, punch the shit out of the villain, win, and then it just roll credits. What should I have? Okay, good. We're still good. I get so distracted with my conversations that when people watch this video will not care about. Because, again, at the time of recording this, of course, there's the stream right now, and I was saying earlier, the VOD of this is probably not going to stay on the channel because this is going to be eventually an episode in the far future. This was more for a test for me to use on YouTube as well as Twitch. Losing my train of thought because I just heard something in the other room and then it sounded like a big burp. But yeah, this was just like a test. I'm gonna like get rid of the VOD and things like that for YouTube. I'm just gonna private it or do whatever. And this was just kind of my weird Animal Crossing test for that, because I was like, this will be the perfect one, because all the episodes for this is just this fishing and stuff. But all my stuff for YouTube is video-wise. You're not going to see the actual video of this until I couldn't even tell you, because I think, like I said, most of June is just about done, and I haven't even gotten to scheduling the 2 batches of videos I just dumped for July or whatever. So I don't know. I couldn't tell you when anything's gonna use. There used to be a time where, like, if a game came out a few days later, I'd have uploaded it, like Stellar Blade, saying all these games that I'm interested in. No, you'll see it in half a year to a year, maybe. Look how long it took for Ride to Hell to finally get uploaded. Final Fantasy VII's somewhere in that mix. I don't know when that's gonna get uploaded, but it'll be there. That's why it'll be also a little bit nicer to do some of the, like, they're not going to be, like, not all of my, yeah, it took way too long, and it was just because other things were already uploaded so much in advance ahead of it that I just had to wait. That's the problem. That's how, and again, it's not like there are times where it's like, I just dump whatever's the heaviest of videos right now. So sometimes the series are all sporadic, and sometimes I will just say, screw it. I have 5 of these left. All 5 of them go, and then they'll be uploaded within a reasonable time close to each other, which happens a couple times in the next month or two with some of the series. But there are times it's just so sporadic because I'm literally just like, dump the things that are right now taking up the most. There is no, like, actual order to, like, oh, this was recorded first, this goes up first. Unless there's, like, a 1, 2, and a 3 of the game. Then, of course, like, that will be the only deciding factor. I mean, at some fucking point, Fear 1 is supposed to go up, and Fear 2 and Fear 3, I should say. I have no idea when I scheduled those. I almost forgot that I even did. Remember when we played Fear 2 and Fear 3? Great times. They're still waiting. They're only like 4 or 5 episodes, and it's taken this long. Sometimes it'd probably be better if I had someone else managing the channel, but I don't want to put that on anyone. Nor do I have trust issues. Plus, I couldn't imagine trying to offload a shit ton of videos to just be like, here, you do something with this. Take forever. I record and play way too much. My output is a mess. If I actually uploaded everything I wanted to in a day, it'd be a mess. That's why I only do 2 videos, because it would just look awful. If I was like, here's 10 videos in one day, that wouldn't look good. That's not giving enough chance for the content to breathe. It's like, here's 10 videos in your face, just spamming your subscription spot, if it even goes to your subscription feed. Like, nah, I'll just do 1 a day, or 2 videos a day. But the recording or the YouTube thing I'm going to do is not going to be for every series. Because if I did it for every fucking series, then I'd have nothing for scheduled uploads. Like, it's just going to be for some of the side stuff, certain co-op things, and or random streams that I have no reason to record. But I'm like, this could be funny. And occasional games. And if I do want to do a dual stream, and it's in the middle of the series, I'm just going to get rid of... I'm going to still record it. I'm just going to remove the VOD of it on YouTube afterwards. Like, I can still dual stream to both. It's not a problem. I'll just remove the VOD, and then in, like, a year, you'll see the video. But I'll be doing it at random. There's really no consistency there. Twitch is still the consistent factor for me. And a couple red snappers. Always nice. More money. Not sure what I'm going to want to play after this, though. Thought about doing some Persona. I did want to play it. I've been in a Yakuza mood, but my throat is not enjoying talking and reading all that stuff. It needs, like, a little bit of time. I might play a little bit of Persona. We'll see, though. Oops. I can play everyone's favorite, RimWorld. Loves RimWorld. Plus, if I can get the dual stream thingy to work properly, consistently, that'd make doing like streamathon stuff a little nicer. I of course will not keep the stream on the YouTube part on the whole time. Like, it would stop. And I think it has like a weird like 12-hour cutoff. But at least then if I'm playing a bunch of things I don't want to record, then the VOD would be there forever on YouTube or my channel, kind of thing, for people to watch. That's the downside. Yeah, I mean, even if it had English voice, there's definitely moments... There's a lot of the game that isn't voiced at all. Like, at least reading. I think it gets better. I think 6 and onward, they definitely talk a lot more. So if once we get to 7 with English, it won't be so bad. Six, I still have to do one more with Japanese, and then if we want, like I said, I'm not excited to do English for Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, but it would just be easier for entertainment-wise to do it that way, like streaming-wise, for people who aren't always watching the screen. That's the problem. I want to play more. It's a fun time. And I really do, like, I'm not trying to rush. But I'm, like, really want to get to 6. Or at least eventually get to 6. And then eventually we'll be on to turn-based in 7 and Infinite Wealth and stuff, which will be interesting. It's not the worst. I mean, so far, most of the people, most of the stuff in Yakuza wasn't the worst. I mean, Kiryu was like the biggest upset thing, and even then, it's not the worst thing in the world. Judgment, Lost Judgment, everyone almost... I could very much believe everyone sounded the way they did, which was good. And I like it too because sometimes a lot of the thugs or punks of shitty characters that are not relevant to the story purposely sound bad for English voice acting because they're just so stupid of characters. Because I remember when I started Lost Judgment and I heard the thugs trash talk me, I was like, ooh, this sounds awful. And then I was like, oh, it's like purposely bad. Because these thugs are fucking idiotic. I mean, it'll be weird, like, seeing any returning character not sound the way I've been used to for a while, but like I said, it's a comfort thing. I'm not that picky to voice acting. I can get used to people sounding not that great and whatever. It's not like I can do any better. It's more so, again, just for people who can't watch the screen at all times, and if I have to look at my phone because I'm responding to something important that I'm missing because I was playing or whatever, I won't miss dialogue. Or if I have to pee, I can hear everything just fine. I'm not peeking around my corner like a creep trying to read the dialogue that comes up on the chat while I'm pissing. Like, why don't you just pause the game? I don't want to ruin the flow of everything going on. What now? Never seen it. You must have dropped without noticing it. Please take it. I won't hear another word. You're just trying to offload your drugs. A robo floor. Thanks. How did I drop a whole floor? Actually somewhat excited for Tuesday. As long as, like, right now we're still in the very, very early stages of both Fable and Rune Factory, but as long as they stay as fun as they were when I played them, I'm actually pretty excited for Tuesday. I think it's worth more than my glove. I doubt it. Then sell me yours for 220 Seabass. How much does a Seabass sell for? Check. Okay, Seabass sells for 160, so it's a good price. Wild World. They go up in price later for 200, so sure. I've been too scared to even ask the price at the store. Oh, here's your money. His house is... I shouldn't give you any. His house is just fish at this point. He is getting rid of all of his furniture for fish. He's got a problem. It's funny though. Someone must have had an interest in baseball all of a sudden. I wonder why. In Yakuza, that like it's like Yakuza 5. It's a character that's revolving around this baseball thing. Then you get to 6, and there's a whole fucking baseball side story minigame thing. Someone really liked baseball. Or maybe it's just the timeline that's starting to become big. I don't know. In the series, but all of a sudden it's like baseball everywhere. I'm like, well, I guess it's fitting time for me to get into it since baseball season's been going. And I can be real disappointed in my own team. At least my team won today. Barely, but they did. Snapping their losing streak again. It's just weird because it's like I don't even think they introduced. I don't know. Like it would have made more sense if they added the guy as like a side character at least. We're not in the same locations as like just like, hey, we brought back the guy who's actually a baseball player for a day. And in the minor league system be a character, but I don't think he's one of the characters you can recruit for it. But it is funny that it's like, great. I do like following my team for baseball. When we start having a hot streak, they're like, oh yeah, our organization's so smart. They were so intelligent with these picks and what we got. Never should have doubted them. We're like a whole new team. Then we go on to lose like, I don't know, 4 or 5 games in a row. Looks like we're back to form. It was all like, we're never going to win again. Season's over. All downhill from here. Paying someone like 10 plus millions of dollars to hit under 200 batting average. God, you can just pay me even less and I can do that for you. Hell, I'll take $1 million and I'll still bet about the same for you. Boom, 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 boom. I have more fish. And a rug, because I don't want it. Nope, nothing else. I mean, for God's sakes, the kid that threw a miracle pitch in Yakuza 5, he threw better than any Mets pitcher I've ever seen. Even though I crushed the ball on him, but... sign him. Oh, there's the shirt I sent someone, and there is Bob's dresser. Have in here still? Shirt. And my watering can. What? That in there. Where you can have a shirt. Bob. Dear Future Splurt. Yeah, can we change that? It's not to me. I don't want it. Bob, take your dresser back. There you go. Oh, it's this right. Blue Bear doesn't live here anymore. I like how you asked for someone with no address. Forgot Blue Bear doesn't live here anymore. Hi, I'm cool now. Give it to Pango. Pango, I'm cool now. Oh, that's it. Anyway, mortgage. 269,000 bucks. It's 33,000. Now you need to pay 236,000. It's too much. Oh, hey, Filbert. Bucko. You know I'm getting kind of tired of my signature, Bucko. Right. Buck nuts. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know what that means. I don't understand. But just say it. Question me, because I don't even know. We're asking the wrong person. So full. So much junk. Alright then. There you go. I think that's good enough for me for Animal Crossing. Lot of debt paid. Still a lot of debt to make, or pay off. Not make. I mean, there probably is. I think I still got a couple more upgrades. See us again sometime. No. Alright, there you go, YouTube. You enjoyed your Animal Crossing video.